Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 5299 in Candy Crush Saga. This is a legendary level, so I'm a little bit nervous. 19 moves, 126 jelly. We also have to collect 130 purple. I'll talk about that in a minute. And 50 toffee, which are going to come from here, so we have to open this up. Okay, so let me talk about the 130 purple. When I've got a requirement like that on the board, I tend to ignore it, at least in the beginning. Because if I do a good job of busting everything up and getting rid of all of the jelly, there's a good chance that I'll have made enough space to also then collect 130 purple. But if I focus on the purple and I remove all the purple, then I've just depleted the board entirely of purple. So what I need to do is just explode this board over and over and recycle all of the colors onto here. Now this concerns me because I don't have easy access to this yet, and I need 50 of those. But this is the biggest concern because I have the feeling these guys are going to be difficult. I've also got keys here. Oh, I don't like lucky candies, so I'm not going to prioritize opening these. Of course I have to because I've got to get the jelly from underneath, but I don't really care for lucky candies. If it's a lucky candy that turns into a toffee, then I've got more blockers on the board, and they might be easier to deal with in the center. If they're purple, then the problem is I have to activate them before they turn purple, and so that can become a problem. I'm going to see if I can clear out some of this and draw some of these guys out. So already I'm making progress here, although not quick progress. Maybe I need to make moves low to the ground to encourage cascading, or... Gosh. I don't quite know how to handle this yet. Alright, I like that. Working on these crystal candies. If I could get a blue down here... Well, that did not work. I can do that. I can reach in here, but what I'm noticing is one of these problems is I also have this big area down here. Maybe instead I should be focusing on what moves I can make lower to the ground to encourage cascading. Of course, that problem is I don't know that I have any moves anywhere, so yeah, we just kind of have to wait until that resolves itself. But maybe that's how I do it. Maybe I make moves low to the ground, if I can get there, encourage cascading and break open this, because I do have both a licorice shell, which when I hit it enough will turn into a color bomb, but then I also have a UFO that I need to unwrap and get situated, huh? Yikes. Yeah, I've gone in too many different directions. I can't move this out because it's wrapped up. I can take that out. That's not bad. But I have a long ways to go. I still needed 28 toffee and 49 jelly. I don't care about the purple yet. Let's see if I can improve my chances by making moves low to the ground. Now, I admit that I might not even do as well this time as I did last time. Ooh, hello. Because of luck. But I start out with this, so I'll take that. I want to make moves low to the ground. I can't really. I can take out orange or I can take out green. Orange only helps a little bit. I think I'm going to wait just a bit, not too long, but just a bit before I pull the trigger on this. Okay, so orange or green or blue. I like blue better. And then I'm going to make at least a stripe down here. And now I get another color bomb, which I almost missed. Now I get a combo. And look at that. I've got the UFO. So the UFO gets set off. Now I haven't focused up here on getting the toffee, but since I focused down here, oh my goodness. If I can wait, these two will combine, but is it prudent to wait? But even though I didn't focus on these, it's working out for me because... don't explode too much. Because I was able to clear this out and give them a space to go. Okay, so a lot better. I still think it's going to be rough. I don't think I'm going to make this, or maybe both of those. let alone the purple. Now I will start to consider what can I do with this purple. The other thing is, even though I want these to come down because I need to collect them, the problem then becomes that they're in the way. They're on the jelly. So if I can remove the jelly while it's clear, that's a good choice for me. I think I'm going to do this and this and work down here. Get rid of that jelly while I can. 3 jelly left. 1, 2, 3. I can get rid of 2 of them and maybe ease this down. I think I need to send out the fish, which will collect these and hopefully go towards that if it's not covered. Oh my goodness, look at how difficult this is. I have a couple of options. One is I can pull things down and hope to get cascading that involves colors and not toffee. Another is that I can do this move here, which will set off a fish and bring things down, maybe not toffee. Another is that I can try to make an upset over here. I'm going to go for this. I think it has the best chance of giving me what I need. I think this will pull out. I think maybe the fish will be here, and I'm hoping that it'll be on just a jelly and not on a toffee. Okay. So I got luck. I obviously got luck that the second time round. I shouldn't say the first time round, the second time round. But I also employed skill. I needed that combination. My luck came early. I hope that your luck comes early. But if your luck does not show up early, then persistence is key. That luck will show up eventually. And I'm hoping very, very quickly for you. So that's it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you find these helpful. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.